Hey men, boys, girls, and women, whoever has a Harley or needs to repair one, whatever. What I'm going to talk about tonight, or at least it's not where I'm at, or actually it's not night, it's what you'd call morning, 1:58 a.m. I'm a night owl, okay? That's why I'm so white, pale-faced or whatever. But I've got a lot of Harley videos on my channel. What I'm going to discuss with you people this morning is something that Harley dealerships and Harley repair shops and maintenance shops, they're all wrong. They are all wrong, and I am right. Right now you're probably thinking, gosh, damn, Merle, you're arrogant. No, I'm not. I'm just telling the truth about something. I'm just telling the truth. Okay, I'm going to talk about airplanes. First off, let me wipe this oily mess from the air cleaner cover. This came off of a 97 Fat Boy. I purchased this last April, but I'm still working the bugs out of it from improper repair and improper maintenance, wrong oils, for the transmission primary as well as the engine, loose parts, different things, but this is the air cleaner cover. Most all your Evos had these round covers. Most of them had a stick-on ring that had 80 cubic inch Evo on it. So I guess someone robbed the one off this one, but it'll live without it. It's chrome and it's beautiful, okay? Anyway, this covers the air cleaner, and you can see how the, thickness of it. The reason I wanted to show y'all this air cleaner cover is so that you realize when I tell you how to service or clean an air cleaner on a Harley, you realize that air cleaner element is covered. To cover it from rainfall or whatever. You need to realize that to understand what I'm talking about. Now, where all of these Harley shops are wrong, and maintenance shops are Harley. Maybe not all of them, maybe there's some that are like me that care about their customers. They say after they clean these air cleaners, or even when they replace an air cleaner with a new air cleaner, they spray oil on the outside of the air cleaner. You look at videos on the internet of how to clean the air cleaner in your Harley, it'll show them all basically using what's called cleaner spray, which I don't use. And after it dries, after they hang up and let it dry, after they wash it, many use soap and water, which is what I do. Soap and water cuts grease, especially Ajax dishwashing detergent. Okay, but then they say after the element dries, or when you install a new air filter, just spray oil on the outside. No, man, no! Because, let me tell y'all something, you put oil on the outside of a paper element, even if it's a fiberglass or a woven plastic, it's going to stop it up. It's going to starve your engine for air. Don't do that. I can prove what I'm saying. It's like automotive air cleaner elements. Like on my 2 trucks and one of my cars. No one sprays oil on the outside of those filters. Nobody does that. So why would you do it on a Harley? That's insane. Because the element is made out of the same thing. That's insanity. So no wonder all these people, their Harleys never run right. Because they're spraying oil on the outside of their filter? My God. Now this filter, I just took off of this 97 Fat Boy, which it's the same as a twin cam and even the Milwaukee 80. It's a paper element, Alright. You know, I've got a bucket here. It's a mop bucket, you know, like you buy at the store. And what I did, I squirted dishwashing soap inside the air cleaner where it mounts to the carburetor, the mouth of the carburetor, or the bore as a lot of them call it. Alright. And then I squirted the same dishwashing detergent all around the outside of the element. Then I filled up the inside of the air filter. And then I put water in the bucket on the outside of the element with soapy water, but not going above the rubber or the inside of the air filter that would bolt to the engine. And here's why. Because I don't want crap, soil, or dust, or debris from the outside of the element to go to the inside of the element. You see what I'm saying? So my water level here in my bucket is just below the plate that's on the inside. Alright, now let me show you this air filter. Okay, lift it out of the bucket. Let's let it drain. It's got soap all over it. They had put oil all over this thing. Let me wipe it off some so you can see it. This is where the air cleaner cover bolts. Okay, here's the element right here. Look at how dark brown this is with damn motor oil they put on it. It'll be pretty and clean after I let it dry. I'm going to let it soak in this soapy water for probably about 3 more hours. Here's the rubber lip, you know, that goes over the Mikuni carburetor. Then a twin cam, it screws on from the inside with a gasket here, you know. The same concept. And these rubber tubes go to the engine crankcase ventilation, right up on your engine heads, right under your rocker boxes. Okay, and then there's a clamp up here for this, and then your twin cam, you know, it has screws on the inside, you know, that it screws on, but the same thing. Okay, in other words, okay, I'm cleaning this with soap and water. I believe this is what they call the 2.5 inch bore. Now I was going to buy a new air cleaner. The cheapest I found this particular type for the Evolution was $54. That's the cheapest I could find. Now I found some for $42, but then they wanted $18 for shipping. So the $54 was the cheapest. Let's see what the mouth bore is here. 2.5 inch mouth bore is what this is. 2.5 inch. They've got my on the inner ID of it. So you know, if you have an Evo Harley, make sure the inner lip where it goes on, the inner diameter is 2.5 inches. You know, you'll need that information. Alright, let's put this baby back in the water. Get clean, you. And again, what's on the outside of the water where I set it down cannot get to the inside, because that has separate water in it, okay? Alright, now I'll set you over here. Alright, see, I was willing to get soapy hands just for y'all because I care. But Harley dealerships, J&P Cycles, I love y'all, and I bought parts from y'all. But I think you're all wrong. Well, I know you're all wrong for spraying oil on the outside of these element filters. It's totally downright ridiculous stupid. Because you put, don't you people know, you dealers and repair shops, don't you know that oil attracts soil and dirt? And that oil is also, when it forms on something, especially a breather element, it's solid and the air can't get through. How's your engine supposed to breathe? Is it supposed to breathe just on your crankcase ventilation alone? That's probably how you people with Harleys that have been spraying oil on the outside of your elements, that's probably how your engine's been functioning. It's breathing through the crankcase ventilation, which is absurdly ridiculous. Because that's hot air, plus it has oil vapor in it. That's not the way to go. But, you know, I wanted to share this with y'all. I also disagree with all the Harley videos I've seen about, like on the Evo and the twin cam on hydraulic lifters, to turn them in 20 flats, which is like 3 1/4 turns. You know, the flat part of the cone, the adjusting them. I disagree again. On a hydraulic lifter, the manufacturings, the engineers that stand behind the making of a hydraulic lifter, they are all made in the way. And I have rebuilt engines, car engines even, and this concept is true. You adjust them when they're on the flat circle of the cam, okay, to where, and you adjust out the up and down play on them. Then you just make them to where they're snug, to where you can turn it with your fingers, but there's a little resistance, and that's it, people. This other stuff, man, I don't know what they're telling you. It's just not true. It's just not true. Because, you know, I've had Harleys, you know, I've got 2 now, but I've had other Harleys in the past with hydraulic lifters, you know, that I sold later. And I ran them thousands of miles with a 0 lash on them. And they ran great, and they didn't tell. They ran great. And I had a nice medium gray spark plug electrodes. But that's another subject. Believe me or don't believe me. You know, it's up to you. But this morning's subject was about these airplanes. Quit spraying oil on them. I don't know who came up with that. I don't know who came up with it. But it's wrong, people. It is wrong. Don't do it. Because see, this metal cover right here, it's like on a car, okay? You know, where you can have an air cleaner, or where the air filter goes in, it has housing. This is just to keep rain from dropping down in it. But you don't need to spray oil on the outside of your air cleaner filter element. Don't do that. Anyway, this is Earl. I'm going to leave y'all with it, and I hope you believe me, because if you do it my way, your Harley will run better, because it'll be able to breathe. And your spark plugs won't be black all the time, because it won't be running too rich if it can get air through the air cleaner. Okay? Anyway, hope y'all are all doing good, and the coronavirus, COVID-19 crap, may God bless you people, man. I'm sorry. I hope your finances are okay, and if you've got children, you know, I'm praying for y'all. Especially, please God bless our children and our elderly, you know. But may God bless you all, and remember, Jesus Christ is your Savior, not man, but Jesus Christ. I'll talk to y'all later if I can. Okay, later.